Welcome back everyone to River and Claw, where I seem to have found Radlaw. Yep, even the game says that I've found Radlaw. And I need to deal with some brigands that have captured some hobbits. And apparently they have also stolen a parcel. So we need to get the parcel back. And they have caused the hobbit to lose her book. So we need to find the book. Meanwhile, whee! Alright, level 10. That means I'm actually ready for this place because I've always found that it can get a little tricky here if you New deed, natural extension. What in the world did I have to do for that? New deed disposed. A natural extension. Use offensive swordplay skills. Alright. Striking fundamentals. Use the skill thrust. All sorts of things I need to use in here. Epic battles await. No, they don't. No. They definitely don't await me. Let's now deal with these. Probably should rearrange my skills a little bit so that I can rearrange my skills so that I will be able to use them most effectively. First though, let's free this hobbit. Now that that's settled, we can head on inside and deal with the main focus here. First, I need to survive the entrance to. Okay, I've taken care of the quota of brigands to kill. That's the easy bit in here. It's finding all those hobbits that's the real tricky bit. And here's one right now. First, though, for a moment there, I thought I got the attention of too many foes. Speaking of too many foes, hey, you're free now. Get home, please. Good. Alright, yes, you can get out of there, and I will look. Ooh, what's this? Ah! A hobbit parcel. Alright, good. So I could take that to the flying village, right? Or whatever that village is doing. Ah, here's the next hobbit. And first I need to clear out this bunch just to make sure they don't interfere. Completed Brigand Slayer of Swanfleet. I'm already killing them in droves. Here. You're free now. Now. There's a book up there. Alright, well, it's a good thing I came this way then. But did the... Was that her favorite place to read the book, or did the brigands find the book and brought it up here? Alright, well, who knows? Let's see, so I just need to free 3 more hobbits. Here's hobbit number 4. Hello there. And your turn. Alright, I think I'm starting to get a hang of that. There you go. So long. Be free. Oh, this one may be tricky. I see 3 of them here. Oh, let's... On guard. Alright. It didn't help that I muffed that up at the start. But fortunately, she's further back than I thought. So I didn't have to worry about her all that much. Well, I have to worry about her now when I open up the cage. So it won't be interrupted. Alright, are you okay? There you go. Just one more. Here's the parcel.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, that's the one. Thank you for retrieving it for me. The brigands have been pestering us folk for a while, and I feared our family might lose it. Oh, please, deliver this to my cousin Gwenfer in Glenhillig. Now, the way to Glenhillig is very rough. I can't personally show you the way, but I have an acquaintance that could. Follow the road east across the river and speak to Crannog Dabrin. They wander along the banks close to a watermill looking for odd trinkets. Alright, look for a watermill for your friend who will show me the way. Alright, fine. Here's your book.
Just a moment.
Ah, yes, that's the one. The Path of the Light. That doesn't exactly sound like a book that the brigands would be reading. Yes, this is quite a rare book, and I'm so grateful that you were able to find it. Are you perhaps familiar with this story? It's a tale of mighty warriors from beyond the twinkling night sky, vanquishing evil where it hides. They wield blades of dazzling light. It's rather far-fetched, but the adventures these warriors go through are quite fascinating. Perhaps not. It's not a story just anyone reads. Again, it's a rare legend. Yes. May the light be with you. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, of course, the merchant. I managed to free your friends.
Is there something I can do for you?
I am eternally grateful for what you've done. My friends are home and safe now. I just hope that we'll sooner rather than later be rid of these ruffians. My business can't succeed here if they continue bleeding this town dry of its slavers. I might have to move on from here and keep my friends safe. No idea where you're going to move to, but alright. But that takes care of that. What do I need to do next? Oh yes, I need to find a helpful villager in Glenhillig. I need to talk to Crannog Dabrin to know where Glenhillig is, and I need to do some swimming. But there is one more thing I have to do first. We've been working on the red line so far on here, and I thought maybe I could alternate between the two lines to see how they are. When I say the two lines, I mean the red line versus the yellow line. I think the blue line is more of a group type line, though there are one or two things I want to dip from there. So what I'm going to do is, now I've done the first, 10 levels I've done in the red line, so I'm going to do the rover for the next 10 levels and see what that does. And this is a little bit of a, let's see, uses anything on hand to hinder foes. So this is a bit of a CC like white situation. So in red, you try to kill your foes as fast as possible. Here, you try to hinder your foes. So let's see, we get Draining Strike, which target is drained of 4 power, attacker gains 6 power, so it's useful in getting power back, I guess. And we also get Thrum of the Sea, which is essentially a mez, so that can be useful under some circumstances. So let's grab this and put some points into here. Let's see, what do we need here? We got, entangled lines where we could throw bolas, so it's something in which to root some foes. So that could be useful. A little extra vitality never hurts. Spitting Spirits, yes. Breathing Fire, oh yes. And Breathing Fire, we can't give up Breathing Fire. That sounds like a nice thing. Encouraging Presence, Outgoing healing modifier. Well, that's nice if I had any heals. Ragged Knife. So this is a chipped and rusted throwing knife. Well, it's nice to have a ranged skill in there. Rare ingredients plus 1 additional disease effects. Belly of the Brine becomes cleansing spirits, a targeted skill, and plus 1 additional disease effect cleansed. So this cleanses so it improves my cleansing skill, Belly of the Brine. Let's see, this improves healing, and this is plus 2% temporary damage reduction from afterward balance. Let's add 1 level of that and continue, and let's bring our fire breathing up to full. Alright, that'll do for now. So that means then I could start to head for the floating village. Ah, it looks like I found the mill. So let's go and speak with whoever is here. Nope, he doesn't want to speak to me. Anyone else here wishes to speak with me? Hello there.
Looking for Glyn Helig, are ya? You and everyone else.
The ruffians out of Radlaw have been causing all kinds of chaos for the store of ales. How do I know that you're not one of them? Tell you what, if you can stir up some trouble at Radlaw and perhaps teach a few of those ruffians a thing or two, I'll show you the way to Glyn Helig. Sounds like a deal? You mean I had to kill 24 of them just to be told this much? Right. There's a waterfall this way, I believe. So, let's go and see if I can learn anything there. Ah! Here it is. Nice and loud and flowing. Well, what do you expect out of a waterfall? Well, let's see if anything's behind it, other than rocks and a great deal of water. Here. Here. And tired arms, of course. A skeleton lies on the nearby rocks. Really? Well, let's examine it. The skeleton looks too large to be a hobbit. Well, one of the big folk, I'll assume. The real trick is getting to Radlaw from this side of the river. That's always something that's been a bit of confusion here. But right now, oops, ouch. I wanted to check out a waterfall. Well, more like a hobbit fall the way that went. Ouch. Let's swim. Oh, looks like I see something up here. Let's see what this is. A broken vase. You found a piece of old pottery. Well, that means just one more waterfall. I presume some hobbit keeps a boat here. There's also another pier over there, even though we're not particularly close to the villages at the moment. But we are particularly close to the last waterfall, so that's where we're going to head. So maybe we'll find another broken vase. Maybe we'll find a ring of power. Maybe we will find a hobbit skeleton. Maybe we'll find rocks. Yeah, most likely all we'll find are rocks. That seems to be the prevailing thing. Well, of course, water also, but I think at a waterfall that is something that speaks for itself quite loudly if you get too close to it. Now, anything here? Naught but rocks and pounding water. See what I mean? Well now, I need to find a way to get the Radlaw, which somewhere near, I think, that tower up there. And of course, that's not how I'm going to get there because we've got a rather high ridge between us. Ah, welcome back to Radlaw. I was hoping I'd never have to return here again, but unfortunately, I need to kill a dozen more of these. Hello! Sorry about this. I give you a nice warm ending. Well, how about that? Fire breathing! Who can ask for more? Alright, now. We have here. Unfortunately, the well, I guess we could ask for a better cooldown on there, but you can't have everything. 3 down. Ooh. There, and right. Now let's try this bear. Hey, get all nice and together. Crispy brigand. That's what we get. Hey, stop that. Here's some pottery to show you that I've been all over the place.
What do you need?
Oh, goodness gracious, you're soaked. But you didn't drown. That's good work. And you said you have a base? Well, would you look at this? How old is this, I wonder? And you found a skeleton, too. Ooh, I can't wait to tell all of my friends about the discoveries that we have made. Thank you. Alright, I'm back and I killed another dozen of those brigands.
Is there something I can do for you?
Well, word travels fast in the Store of Veils. Ruffians are in a panic in response to your actions. Alright, I'll tell you how to find Glen Helig. You know the road you took to get here? Well, follow it north. I have left trail markers along the way for you to find the secret entrance to Glen Helig. They will point you into the right direction. If you follow the trail markers precisely, you should be able to find it. Alright, thank you very much. Now, what else have we got here? Hello there.
For generations, my family has been in charge of maintaining the bridges of Glen Helig.
This is a very important job, for a rotted bridge playing a good crumble under the foot or hoof. It is around that time of year when I need to do a full survey of each bridge, but I have been feeling pretty poorly in the past few days. If you're up to the ups and downs of it, I could compensate you for the work if you would help ye. Oh, wonderful! The first thing we need to do is examine the bridges to be sure that the ropes, planks, and anchor points are all in top shape. Bridges. Well, I suppose if you've got a floating city, how about a warg that doesn't belong here? Hey, you. Right. Now. Well, I certainly don't see a village from here, but I'm sure there is one somewhere. Up in the sky. Something like that. Ah! The first of the markers. Okay, good. Let's follow that to the next marker. Ah! Now the question is this perhaps maybe a little bit too obvious? Well, that I don't know. Okay, that's another one. Ah! Well, here's a bridge. I think this fourth one's a little unnecessary, if you ask me. So now let's go and deliver this parcel. Hi.
Good day.
Good day. Hi there.
Is there something I can do for you?
Ah, Larry sent you? Judging by your face, I'd say that you're quite disappointed. Yes, this is indeed Glenhelig, and no, it's not a floating village. I'm going to have to give Larry what for. Ever since they left to go on their adventure, they've been spreading all kinds of fantastical rumors about this place, telling all manner of folk that our humble town floats in the sky overlooking the river. And you are not the first person to appear with such despair. But enough about them. Thanks for delivering the parcel. It's quite important to our family. Well, alright, you're welcome.
Could you spare a moment? A strange shadow lingers in the wild.
I have observed the effects of the strange shadow for quite some time now. The plants are wilting, and the crop doesn't survive until the harvest. This shadow spreads and harms everything that it touches. Since you happen to survive your journey here, I am hoping that you might have a look around and try to gather more information for me. Alright, so look for a corrupted plant in the wild. Whee! Is there anyone here who wants to discuss the Uruks? Will I be able to check on all the bridges? And what about that corrupted plant? We have to find that out in the next episode of River and Sea.